He's set. Here it comes. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it one away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
So striding forward now, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll step off and try again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Acuna ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts, a reigning batting champion in the American League. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Just underway here in Oakland. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider. Great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour. But the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Nero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Next up for the A's, Cody Bellinger. He's set, and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Lindor right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Carrasco pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball one. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Votto, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he throws it away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. In now is Anthony Rendon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bellinger on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 to third. And he's safe.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A ball and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Freeman leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Three balls and two strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Freeman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. A's strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jordan Hicks is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting done.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery to the left side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 home. Well hit to right.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Realmuto on third. Marte is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two and one now to Mookie.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1.
D-Rod.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. Side retired. So Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 0-1 pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Contreras is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ronald Acuna will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Peter Alonso, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Ready with the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The set and the 2-2. Slider laid off for a ball. Freddie Freeman would be next. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here comes the 0-1, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Altuve for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Line to the right side. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. In there, strike two.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Edwin Diaz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Freeman will head to second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0-1 the count. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One pitch on its way. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, number 44, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So stepping in, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. High chopper to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it is on 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Starling Marte, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Line hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 24, Juan Soto.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan.
Now
kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Real Muto over at second. Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Indians strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
On the ground to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Striding in for Oakland, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Here's the 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Votto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Tatis. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The batter, number 2.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. And he puts it on the ground to second. There is Altuve. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. Opening up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down. Settling in now, Peter Alonso. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Alonso gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is offered at out of the zone and missed.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Comes set, the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. JulioMVP2276 takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And he popped him up. Altuve calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Juan Soto. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set and the pitch. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready with the 1-0. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. A 1-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. The 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting. The first base.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Line toward the alley in left center. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Forced to settle for 1.
With a traditional
Standing in, Jose Altuve. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Line to the right side. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half for the 7th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor takes it in. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
The batter.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. In now, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. This one's down to third. Freeman is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. The previous history against Dellin Betances. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Left side, but well fouled. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Into the box, Ronald Acuna, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And that's in there. 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's the 2-1. He's falling behind now. 3-1.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And he lays off for ball 1.